wanted to just kind of let you guys know a little bit more about me and what would, in the end, make me reach out to Rhonda. As I said, some things in my past have led me into doing what I'm doing today, right? So I'm going to share that with you guys today. My actual name I was born with is, my name was changed when I was 12 years old. My biological family trying to kidnap me quite often. After my dad went to prison, my mom kind of went downhill with drugs and always was in and out of jail, doing drugs, still to this day hooked on drugs. I actually haven't seen my mom since I was 11. I haven't seen my dad since I was 10, 11. And the last time I spoke to my mom, I was 23 years old, and that didn't end well. The last time I spoke to my dad was about 2 years ago. I ended all communication with him the day he told me that he would rather live his life in prison than anywhere else. And that was the day I finally reached out to him when I was about 33, stayed in contact for about 2 years. And then when he told me that, now that I'm a mom myself, I couldn't deal with that or explain it to my children. And it's just something that I just didn't want anything to do with, to break the cycles that have gone on in my past and in my life. So he was sending me letters like this. So that's how I am Kamloops prison. That's the first time I was used to getting prison letters, was from him. And he had tied 3 people up. He had known these people, and some things happened a bunch of times off and on, and he had tied these people up in a house and set the house on fire. My dad was later on caught on a hillside watching the house burn down and the 3 people pass away. They said at the time of arrest that he was laughing and that he was a psycho. So my dad got 14 years for that and got let out, and then he hurt somebody else by stabbing them in the face, and now back in prison. I cut off all communication with him, as now he's killed 4 people. And the reason I wanted the connection to begin with was I raised myself. I've always felt lost. Why me? When I see movies or other people like with a happy family, kids getting tucked into bed by mom and dad, something I've always dreamed of and not everybody gets. So when I found him 2 years ago, and I actually found him in the prison and wrote him, and all kinds of emotions happened. You know, that was my dad, and my memories from when I was little was completely different. It wasn't this monster that he is today. It was somebody who, I was daddy's girl. I was his only child. So I was daddy's girl, anything he could do for me, and I just have the best memories of him. And so for him to tell me he was happier in the prison, and for me to find out that he's continuing to screw up, and that, me finding him and trying to be involved in his life really didn't matter to him after all this time. I'm sorry. And he's not dead, he's back in prison, but he's dead to me. And that's hard. I just want to read a little something that is out of one of the last letters I received from him, because I asked him to stop contacting me the minute he went back to prison again for hurting another person when he was actually let out. And unfortunately, that's my own father. I never visited him in prison, and I only stayed in contact with him for 2 years while he was locked up when I found him in there. So everything I'm doing for Rhonda is because I believe in her and believe she shouldn't be in there, when vice versa, I believe my dad should stay locked up for the rest of his life because other people would be safe. Dear Sherry, you are the most important person in this world to me, and my grandbabies are right there with you on that high plateau. Please know that I love you all with everything of my heart, and I hope and pray this new year brings all of you favorite dreams and all your realities and everything to come true. So obviously that's shit, right? Because he didn't care, because you're back in prison, when I specifically said, when you got out for doing the bad things you did, I wouldn't want anything to do with you, and that didn't change anything. So the letter's bullshit. And I just wanted to do this video since we got people out there that are digging up files and paying for files for me. These should be sealed because I was a child at the time of everything. And I got my little love here, my little sugar glider. She's 2 years old and she's so pretty. She has a pretty heart on her head, so I call her Love. And this is for all my subscribers. The Coral Sea, UK, Australia. She helps to keep me calm. So that's a little bit about why I do. It's so weird for me because I have never tried to help my dad, never wanted anything to do with helping him in his cases. He is now where he belongs and where he should always be. But Kamloops in British Columbia, unfortunately, the prisons in British Columbia are very, they're always full, so people that should not be out are getting out, and it's just not a good area in system. The system is broken, especially when I'm telling you my dad should be locked away for life, and I believe Rhonda should be let out. I hope this will kind of give you guys a little insight on why I am passionate about what I do, why I'm doing this for Rhonda, and why I want to help a lot of other people as well. It's because I kind of know about it, how it goes, and how it ruins the families. And this is how John Chandler and I can connect, because my past is not on the scale as his, crummy, but I've definitely been through hell and back multiple times. With that, I think I'm going to end this video. I just wanted to let you guys know, yes, my dad has killed 4 people. And altogether has only served 18 years for that. As I got older, I started to wonder about the families. And when I was younger, I didn't care. He was still my dad. I loved him. When I was in my 30s and started to learn more what he was doing, I just felt for the families. And because somebody was taken from multiple people, were taken from a lot of families, and it makes me feel like shit today. So I hope you guys have a good Saturday, and this video was really emotional. I was so nervous to make it, but for the 109 people that subscribed, I just wanted to give you a little insight on why do I do this, why do I support Rhonda, why do I want to continue helping other people, and it's because I know it. This is my life, and the justice system is so broken everywhere. Like British Columbia, letting people, because they're so full, go. I mean, to people who have killed children and molested children walking around free in British Columbia, and it's scary. Murderers walking free around in British Columbia, and other people who should have more medical attention and stuff like that. Now, my dad did have problems, head injuries and stuff like that, but he knew right from wrong. He wasn't all put on medications and stuff like that. He knew right from wrong to the point where he told me, I'm better off in prison. So when he went and he finally got out after he did that and set those people on fire, he then went and stabbed somebody else in the face so that he could be sent back to prison, because it's all he knew, really. And I'm really sorry to the families if one day you see this, and it's shitty, and I don't want nothing to do with that, to the point where my only blood in my family are my children. And I don't have contact with my sister. She screwed me over, and my mom could be dead in a ditch somewhere. Don't know, would never know. My grandma passed away, and then I think my uncle, my mom's brother, I was in touch with him for a little while, and then all of a sudden I honestly think he's back on drugs again with my mom. So back out the window. So I had my family connection for maybe 2 years of my adult life, just to throw it all away because none of them changed. After all of this time, none of them change. So I'm glad I could share a little bit about me. Hopefully that will help my subscribers kind of get to know me a little bit better. Tomorrow I'm going to do a video for an update on Rhonda. We've been writing back and forth, and I'll give you guys all an update on her. We'll see her case and all of that good stuff. But this channel, I also want to help have voices to anybody, families, everybody that's going through or anything to do with the justice system, prisons, the families. It's just so broken. So tomorrow I'll do the update for Rhonda, and I thank every single one of my subscribers. I appreciate all of you guys, and I hope this gives you guys a window into who I am and what I've been through to help better understand what I'm doing and what I'm trying to do. So thanks for subscribing, and drop a comment, hit that like button or dislike button. Some of y'all, still, it's bringing attention to my page, so go ahead and put that dislike, right? Thanks to everyone, Team Phoenix, Kimberly, Amanda True Crime, Martin, all of you guys. And Tamara, love you too, girl. And I will make another video tomorrow for the update on Rhonda. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.